They're here.
Live from the Capitol Center is World News this evening.
Oh.
Live from the Capitol Center is World News this evening. Good evening and welcome to World News this evening. I'm Michelle Serta.
And I'm Kim Lowney. Tonight's top story is about the young man, Romeo Montague, who in cold blood violently killed Tybalt and fled Verona.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? If anyone has information on the whereabouts of Romeo Montague, please call 1-800-ROMEO-89. That's 1-800-ROMEO-89.
Next up, another tragic event. Dr. author Walter Mitty was last seen driving down Highway 66, which was under construction, with his wife. While he was daydreaming about being a famous airplane pilot, he drove off the cliff where his wife and himself crashed to their deaths.
In national news, Glenn LeCour Hardy's record of killing 50 dragons has just been broken by Teddy Ruxpin, home to the Worlds of Wonder.
Next up, from the olden times, the young man and the lady and the tiger has not yet chosen the door. It has been 25 years. Despite the long wait, the kingdom still awaits its decision. Evening News will update when a decision has been made. And now for a commercial break.
We will be right back after a word from our...
Hello, I'm Mr. Spelding, the producer and director of The Spelding Show. On our next program, we will be featuring the guest appearances by Cretin, the alien who shocked the world by landing in my garden, and Farmer Jones, the owner of what was once known as the Manor Farm, until his animals took over the farm and changed the name to Animal Farm. All this and more coming up on the next Spelding Show, right after the news.
Money problems? Well, if you are, call Jim and Dallas Mortgage Company. As you know, in their life story, The Gift and the Magi, they once had money problems, but now they're gone. So if you want to stay headache-free, call Jim and Dallas Mortgage Company at 1-800-JIM-DEL. That's 1-800-JIM-DEL.
You gotta stop.
Killing yourself? Have you ever thought of taking your own life? Well, if so, try Nuapod. 4 out of every 5 young lovers that have killed themselves in the last 6 months have used a pod to do it. It's the sure way of destroying yourself and your lover. A pod starts working within 10 seconds or less or your money back. And for those real hard times, try a new extra strength pod. It works twice as fast. A pod, individually packaged in its own little vial, comes in 3 flavors: tea leaf, bug spray, and original. So go to your nearest apothecary and pick some up today. A pot. It's the sure way.
For office in Rover, Delaware.
Sin, Romeo Montague has returned to Verona, reported having previously fled to Mantua, but tragically, just minutes ago, he committed suicide in the Capulet Monument, where the body of Juliet Capulet lies at his feet. This is a mass murder in Verona, for Tybalt killed Mercutio, Romeo killed Tybalt, Romeo killed Paris, and minutes ago, both Romeo and Juliet killed themselves in the Capulet Monument.
This surely is a tragic day in Verona. So now we report live to Verona, Italy, to speak with Juliet's nurse.
What do you have to say about this mass murder?
Oh, woeful day! Oh, hideous day! Oh, pity, pity!
Thank you for those loving words. And what do you have to say about this mass murder, Prince?
There has never been a story of more woe than of Juliet and her Romeo.
Thank you for those intelligent words. Back to you, Kim and Michelle.
Animal Farm has last been seen in Sacre-Clover, a church in Paris, marrying Molly, a young mare also from the farm. The honeymoon is scheduled for Waterloo.
Odysseus was last seen in Calypso's house, but has since left and is traveling across the ocean, where we will now go live to report today's weather. Odysseus?
There! I'm in the Mediterranean, where the weather is getting quite bad. The storm has been going on for some time, and destroyed most of my ship and killed most of my men. Poseidon has been on my trail since I left the sun's cave. And to make it worse, I'm heading towards the whirlpool, where all my men can perish. But all in all, the weather is fine, everywhere except where I am. But I'm still hanging in. Back to you, Michelle.
Quite happened. Now back to the studio. Man Forrester was recently seen on Skid Row taking part in a diamond worshipping prayer.
A large murder also took place in Ithaca, recently upon Odysseus' return home, when him and his son Telemachus, with the help of their servants and the goddess, who wished to stay anonymous, killed over 100 suitors that were after Odysseus' wife Penelope.
And now Snowball of Animal Farm has fled the farm and has last been seen in Siberia. Ah!
Here's Snowball now. Hey! Has just been reviewed by the Committee of Dangerous Games. The president of the committee declared that the most dangerous game was too dangerous and unfair. General Zaroff's response was tragic. He flung out his Rambo knife and decided to make the president into a trophy to add to the rest of his collection.
In literary news, Robert Frost, the famous poet of Out, has been seen with Jack Frost at the North Pole. Evidently, the two are plotting against Frosty the Snowman for next winter. When one of our best-paid reporters questioned the two if they were related, Jack Frost crackled a frozen yes and froze our reporter to death. We have no definite plans for him, but one rumor is floating around that he would be placed in the nickel and dime freezer funeral home. Good night, and thank you for watching.
Good night, everyone. And we're out of here.
World News this evening has been brought to you from the makers of a path, the makers of better suicide solvents.
I went to everybody's head about the bed. The bed's a winner, winner, bed, bed, 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 bed. The bed's a winner, winner, don't you know? I'm the bird. Well, everybody's talking about the bird. No, winner, bird. The bed's a winner, winner, bird.
Uh-huh. Hey! What are you guys still doing here? It's over!